Hi, welcome. In this video, I'd like to discuss the issue of responses, how dogs respond by way of influence as part of the equation, by way of how you're interacting, by way of a method. And this is where, again, you'll see dogs that really go into a high level of challenge, okay, when they've already gained a high level of control, when you're already experiencing a relationship problem. And even more so, understand with young dogs, okay, that are carrying a tremendous load of stress. And this is where you'll see young dogs just spin, and they'll yelp, and they'll stress. And then people, dog owners, are themselves stressed out, right? Because they look at these reactions and they say, goodness, what's going on? Is the dog being hurt? Must be something going on with the collar. And don't get me wrong, you check those things. But here's the thing about understand what is consistent in the equation is what you'll find is that once a dog, especially young dogs, have gained a level of control in the relationship, have hit that tipping point, okay, it's physiological, okay, it's mind and body. You're going to see these high reactions. The stress is on the dog already. And understand that when dog owners are emotionally connected to a dog at a higher level, it makes it very, very difficult for dog owners to reconcile the reactions properly. And again, I encourage you to go watch a video I put out. It's called the ice cream truck example. Okay, I line this up in terms of the parenting example to understand depth. Okay, help to reconcile reactions. Because here's the problem: is if you don't reconcile the reactions properly. And the problem with reconciling these reactions properly, because so many, say, trainers, both balanced and force-free, are aligned with this superficial idea by way of training as a learning-based exercise. This is a tremendous problem, because what's happening, you don't have individuals and trainers not even reconciling what behavioral issues even represent properly. They're not tying it in. So when you get these reactions happening, what is very common is for people to shift the blame onto something wrong with the dog. I mean, that is so common. Well, the reality is, because this idea that's being promoted and marketed in the dog training world, because it is appearance based, when you get these high reactions and these from dogs, people don't know how to deal with it. They can't reconcile. They can't figure it out. They say, well, it's got to be this or that. And the reality is, no, it's the fact that these dogs have gained a tremendous amount of control, and they're carrying this big giant load of stress, and the only way through it, and understand that these are fixable. I mean, always remember, the good news is that it's fixable, but not through this popular idea. Okay, understand, you go to balanced trainers and force-free trainers, the chances are not good, okay, that you're going to come out on the other side of this, okay? The tendency is to blame the dog because of the idea that people are aligned with. They're not reconciling relationship properly. So the good news is, again, through this system of training, okay, I sit down with dog owners all the time. I take the time, okay, to explain, okay, reconcile the method, the reactions, why you need to interact in a very specific way, how it changes perceptions of dogs. I go through all of it, okay? And so what that does is it gives people the confidence to understand, okay, I'm not hurting the dog. And don't get me wrong, here's the thing, is when you hit dogs at that level, there is accommodation, okay? It's not about pushing beyond, and it's not like you want to trigger these high challenge states, okay? Understand that, but again, there's a way to do it. So my encouragement to anyone dealing with these type of situations, or any situation in terms of behavioral problems, is to check out this system of training. It's one of a kind. You're not going to find any other system out there like this system. I developed it based, again, on reconciling your role in the relationship, the role of influence, and following an interaction-based methodology. So again, contact me. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. Thanks for watching.